Alright, looks like Miles is working through the first mini boss in the game here. Beats it pretty easily. Coming up on the second boss here, Biohazard. Looks like R-Web's skipping it, but Miles is fighting it like a man. Gets up easy.
That moment when you try to click on one call and accidentally join another one. Sorry.
Okay then. Miles got doored. So, if you move too far away from a door or get to the side of it, you leave the trigger that keeps the door open and it'll close. And with these doors, the animation is so slow, it takes a long time to get them open again.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
So that was Parasite Queen, the fourth boss of the game, dead already. Third boss, the fourth boss is coming up here. But I think R-Web's going to be skipping it. Oh, he's not. So this trick, you just stare into a corner for a little bit and morph, and then you're out of bounds. The reason they're going out of bounds here is to skip a big portion of the escape sequence for Frigate. Saves about 40 seconds in an optimal run. And the reason they're staying out of bounds instead of just immediately going back in bounds after passing the first door is because there's a piece of rubble later on in the room that stops you from regressing. So they got to get past that first.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
What's up? You just missed Miles get doored.
Yeah, they're really even right now. Good.
Yeah, Miles caught up it during the escape. Diesel had the wrong timer. Totally fine. Our whip just got a 56-second frigate.
Wow. They're a lot closer than I thought they would be.
Yeah, Miles got doored. So they just did space jump first, which is probably one of the biggest secret breaks in the game. Skips a lot of backtracking. Our web skipping out on the save that precious RTA.
Is our web doing the RTA route?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to explain that.
The IBBF route does the game backwards.
Never heard that before.
It's the clear and concise description of the route. Our web keeps saying the primary reason he's doing this route is so that nobody can tell how far behind he is. So these two runners are going to be doing two completely different routes in this race. One of them, the one Miles is doing, will be saving in-game time, and the one our web does saves real time. Right now, the routes are the same, but as soon as they get more ball bombs, the routes will change, and they won't sync up again until the end of the game when you start to fight the final bosses.
Our web's going to be doing IBBF, and Miles is going to be fighting Flabber.
Dang, scorching.
I mean, he said it was banned earlier. I just wanted to make sure. I don't even know what happened.
He fell into Chozo Ice Temple after transitioning, and then on his way back up, he got stuck in the wall, so he morphed and soft locked.
Wow.
Dang, we need the dank commentary in here. That's what we need.
Fell 3 times and soft locked apparently.
3 times. Ouch. Hey, I was just trying to make you look good, but if you want to if you want to just tell everyone you fell 3 times, that's your call.
I don't think you can look good even after falling once.
You accidentally fall into a trigger that ends the game.
So, Incinerator drone.
It's a big flamethrower.
This, but I think the rounds are. It has 4 separate rounds. Each round has a timer on it that is RNG. I forgot what the timings are, so I'm not going to say anything about that. If you know.
I don't know him either.
I want to say 8, 15, 15, 15, but
yeah, the point is, boss has a weak spot. You can only shoot the weak spot after the timer runs out, and that timer is random to an extent. Miles says 8, 13, then 3, 15, 25. Our web has opted to keep the helmet on for the aerodynamic advantage it gives him. He's looking for every edge in this race. Our web getting a really bad Zoid here.
but the runners are still about 15 seconds apart. Or a little more.
Alright, as I mentioned, here's where the routes change, and they won't be the same till the end of the game. Miles is going to immediately fight Flagra, while our web is going to backtrack. He is going to go out of bounds in Gathering Hall and then wall crawl all the way to Ice Beam to get it early. And you don't use Ice Beam to actually fight any specific enemy. You just use it to open doors. That's all. That's about all it's good for.
And Metroids.
I guess.
And Exo. And baby strats on Essence.
Well, I'm speaking in the context of getting it early.
Getting it early? Is it really early? It's after Flagra. You actually get all the beams in order with this route.
Anyway, so IBBF helps by letting you immediately get Plasma Beam after Wave Beam, and then doing labs, and then going to X-Ray and Mines. This is an older route compared to the current in-game time route. It was later on found that doing an infinite speed in Chozo to get power bombs is faster than backtracking all the way from far Phendrana.
And here our web is doing right side, unfortunately.
King of the granny strats. Yes, I did it too in my race against Essie. Not because I needed the RTA advantage, but just to keep things interesting. So far, everyone in the tournament has done the current route.
Did you win?
Yeah. I have never done right side furnace E-Dragon. I don't know how to do it.
You jump into the Aether and walk around. And lose time.
It's
Bottom
the
side furnace is the best, though.
Not even the task does bottom side. Must be slower.
It's faster for human capabilities, unless you want to bunny hop off a ledge of collision.
Easy. Our whip keeps knocking the ghost out of bounds. Races in Prime go by real time. Although the community all knows that whoever gets the better in-game time really wins.
The right way is left.
I'm surprised nobody timed the new route earlier. Like, watching the routes now, IBBF does a lot of backtracking. The right way is the wrong way. Why is what a DQ, Boletta? Was that two ghosts inside each other? I think it was. Oh man, Linkus is opening a can of worms. In-game time in Prime is accurate. It counts it down to the frame. If a tie ever comes up, and a tie people care about, I should say, you can manually time after the last save of the game. We have a tool that checks the exact in-game time at the last save, and then you just count it from the video of the run if you need seconds accuracy. But Prime skill gaps are so large that comparing runs by the second is mostly unnecessary. And because in-game time is indisputable, there's no human error involved. You don't start or end your splits late or early. It's a better timing method for this game in particular. Yeah, speedrunning this game is very old. This is one of the games that got speedrunning on its feet. Yes, Linkus. When it comes down to that, you would time the run manually, and then you would know which was faster. But like I said, the skill gaps in this game are very large. There is currently only one single segment time with 53. And yeah, these point in the two routes, because our web didn't fight Flogger until he got Ice Beam. It looks like he's really far behind. But this route only loses, I don't know, what is it, like 40 seconds or something compared to the current route in-game time. And you save more than that RTA. So you're not going to be really be able to tell who's ahead in this route, basically until they're fighting final bosses. Yeah, DF, for the most part, we don't care. But it seems everyone that doesn't run Prime does, and so I have to explain what we do. In-game time only gets counted when you have control of Samus when the game is not paused. Cutscenes do not count, loading elevators does not count. Standing in front of a door does, though, and that's how rooms load.
Alright, I'm back.
Got back just in time for the ults to start shit posting in chat.
Oh, I saw that. I can already tell it's Skull. Wait, didn't he ask who had that account earlier?
I don't know. Someone tying Miles and Echoes, that's a funny story.
I don't know who it is.
Scanning something counts. Once you're done scanning it, it does not, because the game pauses and the timer stops.
Fun fact, that can be used for Ruined Fountain to get the door open faster. Same with opening the map and pausing.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that happens.
Pausing the game?
Yeah,
Like
why
what?
it opens the door. I vaguely remember someone mentioning that the room's already loaded and pausing just makes the door open.
Oh yeah, the room's already loaded, but it waits to open that door until the other room loads for some reason. Pausing gets rid of that.
Usually fun facts aren't fun at all.
I tried to make it fun.
When's the Veralex commentary?
Fixed thumb.
He can talk about how OP headbangs across the room.
Alex's thumb keeps him from commentating.
Oh no. Miles posting more spoilers.
It says not that hard, so I'm assuming he didn't mess up. I really should start missling those pillars.
I'm fairly certain I waste way more time than it's worth it, because my aim sucks. Find a sweet scan setup, like the locked door in Gathering Hall.
Fortunately, this is not Echoes, and you can't scan out of bounds.
For Alex taking a hit for the team, man. Hope you get better soon. Oh yeah, DF, totally. That's why I still do it, even though I'm losing time. Screw that puzzle. So Miles looks like he's just sitting here in the wall, and that's exactly what he's doing. I don't know, I think he gave up.
Do I need to post the really long explanation?
Go for it, because I am not explaining it in person.
I guess I can read it, or I can just post it.
You could just post it.
Yeah.
Tom actually read that out. Word for word. Basically, there's a whole lot going on with the trick he just did, and the gist of it is he was able to collect this artifact of Sun and Wave Beam at the same time. And the reason I'm explaining it is because the paragraph Justin just posted, which he upgraded to a book.
Oh my gosh. There we go. And there is a small IS explanation. Oh my god.
And there goes Skull ruining all of it. Quantum speed glitch.
Quantum.
Dang, this monitor station.
Rip my morph strat. Strength.
Rip Justin Strat.
My reflecting pool strat. The original Justin strat.
TLDR, you go against the wall, you morph, things happen.
Can't things happen summarize the whole game?
Shit happens, Ken.
Why that room though?
Which room is this?
Morph wall spin win.
Is that Ice Ruins?
That's Rune's entryway.
What a random room.
I thought it was shorelines at first, but then I actually used my eyes.
Fix eyes.
Dude. Literally legally blind in one eye. Not kidding. And you can see our web is touching a wall, spinning, and winning. TLDR.
I guess I should try to give a real TLDR on this.
I was half expecting you to start reading from the paragraph.
Yeah, that's a good TLDR. So he transferred the map to another room, and that changes the way the game detects collision in a way that allows him to morph and get stuck next to this wall. And by holding a certain direction, the morph ball starts spinning faster and faster, and eventually it reaches a speed the game can't handle anymore. And when that happens and you boost, you just touch almost everything that's loaded. So in a single frame, he picks up waves, the artifact of Sun and Wave Beam. It also clones Samus because reasons. Hi Samus, bye
It
Samus.
clones Samus because there's 2 cutscenes playing at once. If you skip the cutscene, the second Samus stays there. If you let the cutscene play out, the other one disappears. Because you let the cutscene that clones Samus play out, so I guess that makes sense.
Leaving the clone Samus there wastes time because she's just standing still. Yeah, seriously, Feasel, could you please get rid of the "I'm not like this" tag, please?
I guess our web's mission was complete because I don't know how far apart they are. Even though I ran that category, not that category, but that route.
Honestly, farther than they should be. I think it's safe to say Arweb's a bit behind right now. Rip Justin Strat again. Literally does not exist.
Does not exist at all.
You need to be an old runner to exist.
3 years is not old enough.
Nope.
No matter how much time passes, I'm still going to be new. Back to the run.
Yeah, so coming up is where the routes diverge again. Miles went back to Town Overworld and then back to Chozo to do the infinite speed he's doing now to get power bombs, whereas Arweb already has Ice Beam, so he's going to keep going through Magmor and go straight to Plasma Beam. And by straight to Plasma Beam, I mean straight into the lava. And it looks like he's doing the granniest of granny strats, the dash across TFT.
Oh. Not even the boost SJ.
And so Miles just did the infinite speed to get the power bomb behind a wall in Magmor. In Magma Pool. And now he's going to save to cancel IS and then do the wall crawl Arweb did earlier to get Ice Beam.
Going to enter the save station to cancel IS.
Yeah.
That works because any cutscene that repositions you cancels infinite speed. Or light show, I should say.
And again, because there's no actual need to get Ice Beam early in this route, it's why you delay it by 40 minutes or so. Because you're not using it to open Plasma after Wave. No, you can't get X-Ray. Our web does not have power bombs yet, so the IBBF route does not get power bombs in Chozo like Miles just did. So now, after Plasma, he's immediately going to go to Phendrana. He's going to get the power bomb expansion in Phendrana's Edge, and then do labs. And then he backtracks all the way to X-Ray. And for some reason, for like 5 years, people thought this was faster. The route Miles does has a lot more elevators in it, so you lose RTA compared to the route our web is doing.
skip the ice beam cutscene. What?
Dirty RTA strats.
I'll skip the shorelines cutscene, but I will not skip the ice beam cutscene.
Skipping shorelines and the ice beam cutscenes feel so awkward. Movement out of shorelines is just so weird. So because Miles has got power bombs and Chozo, he's immediately going to go to X-ray after ice beam. You need X-ray to defeat Omega Pirate later to get Phazon suit. He will not take any damage without it. That's the only reason you get it. I guess fighting Essence is nice too.
Yay, Life Growth Tunnel. Yay.
The IBBF route would be so good if OP didn't need X-ray. You can just get Artifact of Chozo on the way out of mines. Frozen Pike claiming another runner. So now that Miles has gotten X-Ray, Power Bombs, Ice Beam, and Artifact of Chozo, he's going to make his way to Phendrana, get Plasma along the way, and do what Arweb's doing right now.
Pretty sure Miles is ahead.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that. I know with a lot of other speed games, you can have route changes that save minutes and minutes and minutes, but with Prime, these two routes, they're about as different as you can get. There's probably only about 40 seconds or so between them in game time. I'm not sure. It's not a lot. Kilometers SMP. If the US switches to metric, will Miles have to change his name? Our web does not have to do the Varela box because he does not need a power bomb drop to get into mines. After getting thermal, he's going to be done in labs, and he's going to backtrack to X-ray and stop at the ship along the way, and he can get a power bomb there. Miles skipping Talon missile?
Did he get it on the way?
I didn't see.
I think he told me one time that he didn't do the fast missile. Because missing it cost a lot of time. Something like that.
I don't know. Getting it on the way in costs a lot of time, if you ask me. So now Miles is picking up where R-Web left off in his route, where he goes to gets Plasma and handles Phendrana's edge. I think it's definitely safe to say R-Web's pretty far behind. Both routes sync up when they save at the ship before Ridley, yes. Before then, there's no way to tell. The routes are completely different. Yeah, the secondary goal of any percent is to look cool, and the cool missile is definitely cooler looking.
Dude, Miles is racing. Like, wow.
And they just passed each other in Magmore. So while Miles was on his way to Phendrana's edge, R-Web was on his way back to X-Ray. And you could tell just by how different the routes are that they were going in completely different directions at the same point in the game.
This game funner than GoldenEye 07. 007.
Yes, this game is funner.
Much more funner.
Kirby's such a troll. Man, this is such a huge backtrack.
What?
The IBBF trip to X-Ray.
Trying to think, does he pick up World now as well?
No, that comes after Mines. Because then you're going to Life Giver.
Slightly faster after mine.
Yeah, in the normal in-game time route, it would be. In the real-time route, because you're delaying Life Giver, it's even faster.
Wait, you delay Life Giver?
Yeah, in the RTA route, you delay it to the very end of the game. You return for Mines, get World, and then go get Life Giver, like the task did. It cuts out an elevator. Yeah, that makes sense, DF. My memory is really blurry when this route was timed, because that's about the time I left for my 7-month break from the game. I was still doing the IBBF route when I left, actually.
Varela box.
The Varela box in the route that matters. Good thing Remy slept at bars. Remy was right. The only contributions he's had is being terrible at the game. Those are his words, not mine. Also 111. That was DF.
Seven 111s.
I skipped the meme time. It felt so good. I don't think I've actually gotten a 111.
I got a 111, then I jumped to like 107
Dang.
into like 102.
Dang. I think Realbred got a 102, didn't he? He's
Yeah.
getting so good so fast. He's gonna bop me.
Didn't you get a 10 flat?
Yeah. And it's really bad. You were right. I'm not happy, and I never will be.
Told you to get out while you can. You said no.
It's too late.
Oh, rip ice fire.
Although, I'm telling myself I may take a break and learn echoes after sub-hour before going for 56. No, dude, just skip 7 and 8. Just go straight to 6.
Why
Do
are
what
you
I did with my
skipping-
109.
Just skip 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, and 53.
Just pull out a world record. Do it off stream. Only have a local recording that has a gap in it. Then have to do it again. Floaty Wild was not a good idea. It is never a good idea. Okay, they are both in mines. It's not supposed to be like this in this route. They're almost in the same room. They're in the same room, and our web took a route that gets here faster, I think. No, it gets here slower. It does labs faster. So yeah, they're more or less synced up now. So again, the routes have converged here in the elite room, and they will be synced up for most of mines. And then they diverge again after the artifact of world.
Nice maze. Can't wait to see this early newborn.
Looks like our web forgot to get it.
Just the wrong way, Miles.
Looks like both players forgot to get newborn, so they're gonna have to backtrack after OP. It's a pretty easy trick, but some people don't do it. I'm not sure why.
I can give you an idea of why.
I mean, being 10 minutes ahead and boosting down.
Good game.
Uh-oh. Our web fell in a QB. So you're supposed to dash across the pit there. Looks like you got the backup strat. Took a lot of health for it. Falling in that pit is very scary. You have the plasma pirates firing at you and the phazon damaging you. At 8%, you only have 2 tanks here, so it's very easy to die if you're not quick.
Another fun fact, early newborn actually sucks a lot.
Fun fact, early newborn is not fun. Is the commentary stream really laggy for you? It is for me.
Yeah.
Alright. That's still watchable.
Might open it in VLC real quick.
Fun fact, early newborn is easier if you just wing it. Uh-oh. Miles is in trouble here with a Mega Pirate. He doesn't have either shoulder, though, so he should be okay. Yeah, he's fine. Powerbomb didn't finish off OP, but still had plenty of time. OP would have recovered if he had one of his shoulders already. When you cancel his attack after that, it just instantly respawns the next time he appears in a pool, but because both shoulders were gone, Miles was fine. Their face went, R-Web wouldn't be here if he was using the other route.
And this is the dirty backtrack, as Fire mentioned earlier.
Yeah, this is the cost of not doing a free trick. It wastes about 40 seconds.
I don't know about that.
What was the timing Hazel came after comparing to T3's?
T3's what?
53. When she made the video that timed the wall crawl. I don't even know. I haven't bothered because I don't do it.
30-something seconds. That was comparing tasks.
Anyway, no, nobody's timed it. We just do it. Early newborn with free shipping straight to the bottom of the room. Free stripping. Little bounce.
The bounce to get newborn instead of using a bomb, probably. Why is the commentator swing like 20 FPS?
I don't know.
Kind of hurts my eyes.
This is what Metroid Prime would look like on the Nintendo 64. R-Web failing pirate skip.
The N64 ran 60 FPS on some games.
Yeah, I think F-Zero was one of them, wasn't it?
Like that and Smash Bros.
No, Smash Bros. 1 did not run at 60. I remember that much.
Yes, it does.
Melee does.
All the Smash Bros. Run at 60 FPS.
I do not remember Smash Bros. Running at 60. I remember hating it because of how slow it was. Apparently it renders at 30, but its physics are 60. So basically, for every frame, you have 2 frames of stuff you don't know about that's happening.
Our web is going to do shafts. Oh boy.
Yeah, this route needs 2 power bombs, whereas the route Miles does needs only 1, and he has 3. Our web was mining for power bombs. And he better find some, because he doesn't have any. You need a power bomb to start the fight for the Artifact of Warrior.
Yeah, each game was 60 FPS.
Hmm. Huh, my memory must be wrong. I remember that game being really laggy. Rip this race. Our web lost a lot of time to shafts, and he still doesn't have any power bombs. And he still has to get Life Giver. Ooh, lucky power bomb from the pirate. I have no idea what the drop rates are. All I know is it's trash. When was that one time? Just during an 80% run?
Yeah, it was just during a run. No, wait, I think it was one time during a race with me and Viralix, and we both got double powerbomb drops.
Nice. 15% according to Alex.
Maybe I'm thinking about missiles instead, but I know I've gotten double powerbomb drops there before.
I know you tried for like 20 minutes to get 3 missiles in the 21% test.
I know. For some reason the other pirate was dumb. Didn't drop anything. I also didn't get a 15 square maze, but I tried for 8 hours total, probably.
Holy crap! Wow.
Can
Rotten
you
luck.
imagine just doing that same part for 8 hours over and over, just trying to get 15 squares? And you get amazed that tied 17 and 15 squares, but it turned out to be the 17.
2% from the crate. Find alternate 21% with space jump and boost, and then you can do maze skip. That would actually be really boring. It'd basically just be like any percent without any safety tanks.
Yeah, it'd be pretty boring. No space jump movement is the best. Or the worst.
The movement wouldn't be as interesting, but I think the alternate 21% with various skip has a really cool route. Doing phase on mines before anything else in the game is amazing. I think the TAS is 109 DF. Or do you mean 100%? Oh, he means 100%. My bad. The 100% TAS is somewhere in Chozo. If I remember Ed Zan's last message about it.
Well,
After
Miles
Ed
is
Zan,
going to take this race.
yeah. After Ed Zan finished the frigate section, I found out how to do PQ wall crawl, and now I really hope he's not debating redoing frigate.
Did you ever time how much it saved?
Not yet. It might not save it anything. What is he spelling?
Why? Lost time to it, but it's negligible at this point.
It's more important. It's worth the time loss.
Can't wait for this flyby skip.
It'll be his second in the tournament.
Oh my god, I thought he got it for a second.
I would have freaked out. 2 flyby skips in the tournament, back to back. This boss is called Free Time Loss. The reason that is because he can be invincible when you stun him sometimes. That's his internal name anyway. His scan name is Metroid.
Did Miles get ghosted?
I didn't see. I was too busy reading chat. I kind of wrote this race off. I'm sorry, Warweb.
He did, alright.
Tom, I think it's because the door has... No, it doesn't. Never mind. I was going to say it has a missile lock, but it just has a normal lock. That's weird. This game's weird. Someone ban Remy for complaining.
Phazon Core is a good room.
It is a great room.
Oh my gosh.
Does Miles normally do this strat?
No, I don't think so. Pretty sure he does the BSJ, like any normal human being would. If you don't do the BSJ, you are literally not normal.
You don't know how to do the BSJ, you bomb and jump.
The E-Dragon call out.
LOL, I think he spelled.
Or 101.
It's hard to tell. He was painting on the wall and the floor. Just visual learning.
Can't wait for Miles to use M177 strats.
What are those?
Mistaking the phases and dying to essence.
Dang.
He was just talking about how everybody should use them. Or why does nobody use them, I should say.
I don't know, that sounds pretty good. It makes you stop playing the game.
But it does make you have to redo essence. And Exo.
I think the idea is you just give up and stop playing. Which is probably better for your health. I kind of feel like we should explain the boss, but I'm too lazy, so you just shoot him and he dies.
Oh, I guess I can go a little more in-depth on that. There's 4 sub-chambers, and there's 4 different phases that... Yeah, you just shoot him and he dies.
We've had close to 30 races at this point. I think we can take a break from the explanations.
I'm not the best person to explain things because my voice is so monotone. People probably stop listening halfway through anyways.
Dex, where are you? We need to have Dex commentate on the finals. We have to.
Dex is so based.
The Metroid Prime shoutcaster.
He gets into the moment. I've seen all this stuff too many times. I can't force myself to be excited about it.
Metroid fires its gun by pressing the A button.
Metroid's gun. Oh god.
I think we're annoying Miles. Either that or Chad is.
I don't know what we could have said.
Shoot it till it dies.
Maybe he's talking about Exo changing thinking.
Wow! So the final sub-chamber, Exo can change beams randomly, and Exo seemed to be taking full advantage of that in that fight.
Usually you would just use AI manipulation by causing him to do a swipe attack. That prevents him from skipping phases.
Yeah, that seems to work. I think, I may be remembering wrong, but I have had times where I'm just staring at his face and he changes anyway. Or she, I don't even know, or care.
It's a she.
It's a Metroid.
She. Dude, good pull. Please don't skip pull. He's being an idiot right now.
This essence. Back and forth.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Fucking essence.
That sliver of health. Free time loss.
Stressing me out just watching the fight. Fuck essence.
So Miles missed the tool pool strat there, so he needs to spend about 30 seconds just staring at this idiot as he does his single attack that does almost no damage.
Metroid Prime is a bad game.
Can confirm it is a bad game. Everybody should go run echoes.
I should get back
Stop
to
after a
practicing
couple runs.
I should get back to practicing echoes now that the race is over.
I should do that as well. But
So
why
I
would
can-
I do that if I can do other things?
I should keep practicing so I can do exactly run, and then give up. Just doing it for the leaderboard points.
So Miles won, entering winners finals. Going against me, our web is sent to losers. I don't know who we'll be facing.
Depends on... If Edzan races the way he did today, I don't think I'll have trouble winning. I sure hope he
You
puts
mean
into
just
practice.
play 10 minutes and then wait for him to quit?
Yeah. That's the only way I'm gonna win.
Loser of 41. Winners semis. Here's final. How do I find where he's going to be sent? He's going to be racing the winner of Real Red versus DCR. If I'm reading this correctly.
I think Real Red's gonna win. He's gotten better so fast.
Yeah, he's gotten hella good. Probably. Kip versus our web.
Kip. Who is Kip?
Man, Kip? Kip is an old school runner. I don't know much about him, but he did get a 104 in 2004.
What?
So, yeah,
Wow. Using the like no out of bounds route. Was the early sun even a thing back then?
no.
Dang. What route did they use?
Bad route.
Was it just like space jump first with a natural route after?
I'm not sure when Space Jump first was found. I'm gonna assume 2002.
I do remember it was like one of the first tricks found.
Hmm. I don't know.
That's something Miles would know probably.
Miles didn't come into the scene until like 7 years later.
Yeah, I know, but he seems to know everything, so...
Or 7 years ago, I should say, maybe 8. I should read up on my Prime lore.
The history of Metroid Prime speedrunning. This is the only game, Did they do Space... Was Space Jump first like one of the first tricks found, Miles?
Not in 2002.
They didn't discover dashing until 2003. That's amazing. A whole year of just nobody letting go of the lock key when scanning.
Alright. Our web finishes the race. That's about it. Try and look on MK2K2. Turn. Discovered by Radix and this guy's name I can't pronounce. TZYR. I'm just gonna say it's Zur or something like that.
You cannot bomb jump from Samus's ship. I don't think Hazel was even able to replicate that with a TAS.
You can bomb jump off the back of the ship, just not on Wii.
What's different on Wii?
I don't know.
Was it a UBJ? I don't know.
No, it's just a DBJ off the back of the ship. You can make it on GameCube.
Oh, I didn't know that. I always thought it was impossible.
Back when segmented runs actually had stuff to worry about. Instead of good movement, you have to get the really hard tricks as well. Geocore, bomb slot stall. Just ridiculous how people did that first try.
Bomb slot stall?
Yeah, where you skip raising the spinner. Inbounds 22%. 58, 103. So it was a good race.
Alright, I'm bouncing out of this chat.
Yeah, me too.